Good morning, everyone. Sorry if it's taken a bit of a while to get some videos out. Just been a busy start to the morning. One bit of news came today, and it's the Echo, and the name surprised me not because of the name, but because of the position. Now they've got here an article by James Quinlan, so let's have a look at this together, because I've only just seen the article and I thought that's a strange name and it can't be right. And I've looked at this player. I looked at where he's played recently, and I'll explain more in the video. It says agent name drops Liverpool as first choice for 37 million star to become Mohamed Salah's successor. Now they say here, the agent of Lyon wonderkid Malik Fofana makes a huge admission. Now Malik Fofana plays for Lyon, and I've looked at a few of the fixtures where he started for Lyon, and he's always started on the left. Mohamed Salah starts on the right, so that's where I'm surprised to see this name. But it says here that we would be the first choice of destination for Malik Fofana. He's a 19-year-old, and this has come from his agent in a fresh interview apparently. He's not only tipped for great things, but the next major career transfer this summer to the Premier League to follow Mohamed Salah's footsteps. Now it's got here multiple areas of the squad under review, and one would be the right hand side of the attack. And it says Liverpool would have to recognise that they're not finding better than Salah if he does depart in the end of his contract. And it says here they'd have to take a stance on building towards the future and scouring Europe for a next rate talent. And it says there's one here set on Liverpool without so much as rumours before. His representatives from BF Sports Partner, and they've told Africa Foot, who? The choice of heart would be Liverpool. He has the potential to enter the rotation, and above all, we'd like to see him succeed African legends such as Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and El Hadji Diouf. Well, I've looked at some of his recent fixtures, and he's played left. I googled Malik Fofana's best position, and the first line comes up in the AI overview. Malik Fofana's best position is a left winger, and then they've got further down left winger, left midfielder. I'm going to see if there's anything about versatility here. Most played positions. Let's have a look what this says. Let's have a look. Attacking midfield left winger. So let's have a look at his last 50 matches. Left winger 12 games, attacking midfielder left 10 games, defensive midfielder left 8 games, forward centre 6 games, left midfielder 5 games, attacking midfielder right 2 games, and forward right 4 games. So he has played on the right wing, but on defensive midfielder right 1 game, and attacking midfielder central 2 games. So he's played on the right wing, but very sparingly. So what else do they say in this interview? is there any more? Let's see if I can pull the interview up. Now they've got the full quote here. This is interesting because what they say in this interview here, in this article, is slightly different how it's painted in the Echo. The choice of heart would be Liverpool. He has the potential to enter the rotation, and above all, we would like to see him succeed African legends such as Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and El Hadji Diouf. Now that's exactly what the Echo says. And that's the quote from the Echo. And I want to see whether they put the rest of this quote in. Oh, they do, just further down. Now the rest of the quote is, now the choice of reason would be Newcastle, a well-structured club that would be a first step to gain experience before perhaps joining a top 5 European club. Now they put this a lot further down. They tell you where he was born, his academy stuff, where he's played at in France, some comparisons to Salah, and then they go into a deeper look into his options. Then they put the rest of that quote. And it says further here, he has the profile to succeed in the Premier League. He possesses qualities similar to those of Man United's Amad Diallo, mainly speed, impact and ability to create opportunities. There's no doubt he can shine. For him, this would be an opportunity to continue his development and above all to showcase his talent in a league that favours transitional play. However, he will have to choose the right club as competition is fierce across the, then they say, English Channel. Now I've got here, and this is from CIES Observatory's latest database, and that was from March the 11th this year. They put his estimated transfer value between 35 million to 45 million euros, and that's 27.7 million to 37.8 million pounds. And they said it's in the ballpark, that region of what we paid Roma for Mohamed Salah back in 2017. Now it's got here, the thing that favours Richard Hughes and the negotiating team for Liverpool to work a lower fee may be their desperation to sell. They're under the thumb of the Direction Nationale de Contrôle de Gestion, DNGC, and that's the French football's financial watchdog, and currently face expulsion from League One if they do not rectify losses of well over 400 million. His agent has further added, according to the Echo, he's a valuable player for the squad, bringing speed and impact. He has the potential to become a key part of the team and be a long-term player. However, as we know, OL, that's Olympique Lyonnais, or Lyon, is under the surveillance of the DNCG and will have to sell again this summer, so anything remains possible. So, could we do a double raid on Lyon for Shirky and Fofana? Though Fofana wouldn't be a direct replacement for Mohamed Salah due to the fact he plays on the left, but with the future of Diaz uncertain, we could possibly bring in both him and Shirky. It's a potential double swoop, but I don't know what you make of it. But he's definitely not a direct replacement due to the fact he plays in a different position. Now I have no idea actually who else is in the Lyon squad. You may wonder why I would think of who was in the Lyon squad, why that would affect Liverpool. Well, they need money, okay, it would be a case of who is there that they would sell that's a bigger value that can be replaced. I don't know if the... So, to look at a squad, you've got to... I'm going to have to actually type names in. There's the... No, this squad page is well out of date because Jake O'Brien's left. They do have Lacazette, and I don't know what wages he'd be on. And you look at the squad, and the squad list, and Fofana's not actually even on the official squad list. So I need a better squad list. This might be a better one, transfer market. Alright. Full squad details. And it tells me when the contracts are out on players as well. They've got Georgios and Mikatuadze. He's an 80, apparently he's Georgian. And he is valued at 18 million, so there's where they can make money. Fofana, 25 million euros. Ernest Namoa, right winger, 15 million. Thiago Almeida, 27 million. Shirky, 30 million. But the highest market value players they have are Shirky, Almeida and Fofana. Almeida's an attacking midfielder, Argentinian. Let's have a look. I'm just trying to see how easy it would be to get this player. Oh, he's on loan from Botafogo. Okay. So they can't sell. So the most prized assets are Shirky and Fofana. There you go. So we could do a double swoop and get their most two prize assets, two players we are suddenly linked with. Alright guys, I don't know what you think of this. It's an interesting one. It's not a name I expected mentioned, considering he plays in completely a different position, whereas Shirky would be adept at playing on the right, and he usually does play on the right, or behind the front two. But if we're losing Diaz, Fofana would make a lot of sense. Alright guys, thank you very much.